Hey, what's up, Pomfors? Welcome back to another video. My name's Pomzar, and today we're going to figure out which unit is the best one for co-op. So let's jump right in because this is going to be a bit longer. Alright, and we're going to start off with Gotenks. First off, I want to say thank you to Nolar and to Fokuu. I will link their channels in the description down below. Make sure to go and subscribe if you like their stuff. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, then leave a like and, subscribe if you're new as well. And I'm going to just talk over this a little bit. We've recorded all these already. The strategy here is we're trying to kind of get similar conditions or circumstances for each match to make a fair comparison. And that means what we're going to do is, first off, is what I did in my already explained in my last co-op guide, is you let yourself be attacked, then your partner rescues you, then after the next attack you rescue your partner to get that link gauge up. And for Gotenks, what's also special is try and transform only once the shield goes down, since his transformation is timed. And if you don't kill him by the first, before the first gauge is gone or the second shield is coming up, then at least you can outlast him by a little bit. But the goal is to have a Rising Rush right before that shield comes back up. And obviously the fights are not going to be exactly the same, because you could see here we got a dual impact, and dual impacts are crazy good on damage. But it's as similar as it could be. And here we go with the Rising Rush, and we're always going to do a double Rising Rush. Nolar and I did that with voice chat, and Fokuu was just good enough to not need it. And you're going to see that, Gotenks is like one of the most obviously boosted units in here. He's just going to shred. Here you go. He's dead. And we got 31 million Rising Rush. So pretty easy. 1 minute 23. So obviously Gotenks first place. We're going to rank all the units with their times. Next one, SSJ Goku. I've seen him do incredibly well as well. And yeah, we're going to just do the same thing here. Let ourselves get attacked. Boom. Come on, and rescue. Now he gets attacked, and we rescue him again. And then most of the times you can dodge this. What's good about this Goku is that his card cost, at least when he enters the battlefield, is also lower. So it kind of nullifies the increase that Gotenks gives. Plus his green card gives you ki. Don't forget that he's a range type, so when you Rising Rush, make sure that you pick Strike. But more often than not, you're probably going to have like one person running Gotenks, one person running the Goku, or not both having the same units, but I wanted to make it fair. So what you want to do is then maximize your Rising Rush for the cards that you're going to get. So you know that the first card your partner is going to get, you're going to get the second card, and then your partner is going to do the third card. And that means that if your partner is the Super Saiyan 3, make sure that the first and the last card could be a blast, for example. And yeah, you're gonna see that they could do a lot of damage here. And my Goku is pretty high on stars, but Nolar's Goku only has 4 stars for some reason. Come on, whale. And we just managed to kill him in the nick of time. And if you look at the time, it's 1 minute 13, so we were even 10 seconds faster than Gotenks. Obviously, and that we didn't even have a dual impact, right? So we just took longer, I think, to get his shield down for some reason. Another unit that I've seen do incredibly well is this Future Trunks. And you could see here we have him at 4, respectively 5 stars. And you're going to see that he is still doing really well. That's what I've seen as well when playing with him. That's a little bit unfortunate, Nolar catching catching the blue card here, but that's fine. We rescue back, and off we go. And you can see also that this way you get the link up. It's like 70% easy. Don't forget, when you attack in alternating fashion, then you will get 5% on top for each attack. If you just spam cards and your opponent or your partner doesn't do anything, then it just adds 3%. And that did just almost 2 full health bars. So you can see that this unit is really good. You can see it here again, and we're gonna Rising Rush in just a sec. Just gonna get rid of some cards. And again, it helps doing that in voice chat with somebody, because it's like, okay, you go first, I go first, because I told him to go first because I had a blue card. Because if he goes first and I join in, then my cards, the ones that I have in my hand, are going to be used. If I go first, then it's the same for him. And did you just see that? That blue took 4 bars. So, boom, he is dead. And we are already a little bit past the time of SSJ Goku, but we're gonna just slot in right between those two, Goku and Gotenks. And I always measured the time from when the fight disappears, the text fight at the start of the battle, all the way until that win thing, just a frame before that win at the end appears, just to make it fair. So here I play with Fokuu, and we're gonna use Zenkai 1 Super Saiyan Goku, because I've seen a lot of people play with him, so I wanted to figure out, okay, how long does it actually take to defeat, Gotenks with him? And here, I mean, he already stole like 5 seconds of our time because he did not attack straight away. But it's okay, because in the end, those 5 seconds won't make a difference. You'll see. So now that we have the link, you can see that we can attack. And you see that he doesn't take a ton of his shield at once, which means, more attacks, which means higher link. But it also means that just less damage. So, you can already see that he is kind of meh. I mean, that Kamehameha did decent damage, but he's a blast unit, he's a ranged unit, so his strikes are gonna be okay at best. Alright, let's see. Yeah, there we go, like half a bar. And we still need one more for Rising Rush. There we go. And Rush. Nice. Okay, unfortunately, it's not the best hand. And that's another thing that will be, skewing the comparison slightly is if you have your hand full of blue cards, obviously your Rising Rush is going to do more damage than if you have your hand full of strike cards with the blast unit. So keep that in mind, that those are not like definitive numbers. I just tried it out, but you could see 15 or 16 million on Rising Rush, and that's okay. It's not a bad number. It's going to, not take you forever, but there's better units to do this. And you're probably going to have one of those 3 that we already played. So let's keep going and just kill him real quick. Oh, we get rescued here. We'll just rescue him back just to make that quicker. Oh, I could have vanished here, I think, but it is what it is. And I have the impression that the second shield goes down much quicker than the first one for some reason. But yeah, here it is. Okay, it's going to... Jesus, this paralysis, I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but this is so annoying. Okay, here we go. And you can see we're approaching the 2 minutes now, which is way, way, way above all the other units that we've tried so far. And yeah, there we go. It's gonna be like, what, 2 minutes 4? Yeah. And you can see that that's 40 seconds longer than the slowest unit before. Next up, I've seen a few people use Kakarot Goku, so we decided, okay, try him out because he is free to play. So why shouldn't you try him out? He's got that Saiyan boost. And again, get attacked. And again, Nolar eats the blue. It seems to be a pattern. The game doesn't like him. I don't know. And yeah, we had to re-record a couple of times with multiple units just because he would guess our RR. And obviously you want to pick blast for both units, for example, with a melee type. And then if he guesses it, it's not the same. So it's kind of an unfair comparison. And you can see we're going to get over 80% link. 88. There we go. Shield destroyed, 88% link. And you can see at the bottom we have those buffs, card draw speed and key recovery. That could have been a nice dual impact, but we're just going for it. Get our key back with the main ability. Okay, and we need another Dragon Ball. There we go. Get rid of the blast card, rid of the strike card, and it's RR time. Right now. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Okay, we're gonna just pick the blast as usual. And you can already see it's like, it's not bad damage, but it's also not outstanding. So let's see how much this Rising Rush does. 15 bars, we're done. It's like 13.3 million. That's worse than the SSJ Goku. So you might want to run that Goku over him, but it always depends also on how many stars you have him. So my Kakarot Goku is at 7 or 8 stars, and Nolar's is I think at 13, because that man grinds. And if you obviously have like the SSJ Goku at lower stars, you might want to run Kakarot Goku, but even at 3 stars or at 4 stars, that Future Trunks is better already. So we're going to see that at the end. All the units just side by side with the times that it took to finish this stage. And then you'll see, you know, which ones of the top 3, 4 you have and that you can take and that are viable. So yeah, let's just finish him up here. And you see he just transformed back. There we go. 1 minute 59. So he's Oh wait, never mind. He's actually slightly better than the Super Saiyan Goku, but they're in the same realm. A couple of people are playing Bardock. I can already say don't, because just don't. He's bad. Like, he doesn't do a lot of damage. The only thing that's going for him, I guess, is that he keeps healing with his strike card, because, I mean, strike card heals. But other than that, he's just not that good. He doesn't do any damage. He's not really boosted, you know, it's just this Saiyan buff, I guess. But it's just not great. And you will see that I think we're going to get over 90% Link on this one, because, I mean, we're already at 53% and we still have 2/3 of his shield up. And we're already super far into the match, like 15 counts. Okay, it's like, why did I even use that? Okay, maybe you don't get over 90%. Nope, but over 70%. Okay, and we're gonna just go for a couple of strikes here. Get some shots in. And you will see how little damage this Rising Rush is going to do. That we're gonna do right now. Boop. And I mean, we couldn't have had a better hand. We have a blast, we have a blue card, we have 2 strikes. And this should be the damage that the RR of like 1 Gotenks does, I think, or like 1 Future Trunks. Is it over 10 million? It's 14 million. Okay, fair enough, never mind. So that Rising Rush was actually decent, but we didn't get him down, you know, before the second shield came up, so that already makes him like not a good option, I would say, just because you want to do this quick, right? I mean, co-op is kind of a chore, it's a grind. You need to do it a lot over and over. So you want to have the most efficient units, and he's just not it. You can see we're 130 and we're not even close to finishing him. He has his second shield still up, so he had his second shield up. But yeah, can we kill him even? I think probably just with a second rush. There it is. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, let's transform, make him a bit stronger. He only has 4 bars left, so it's like 5 million, so that should be doable even with 1 rush. Remember that the last rush did 14 million. So how much can we do with 1? Okay, this head is a little bit worse also. So that is an influence, but it's not the worst. Like, gonna do a perfect one and we are gonna kill him. Okay, so that was 9 million. Not too bad, but yeah, we transformed, and he can only transform 50 counts into the match. It took him 224, so he's by far the slowest unit so far. So let's see how Vegito stacks up, because I don't know why, but a lot of people play with Vegito, and to me it doesn't make sense. Like, I've played with him, I've played with partners using him, and I've got so annoyed. So I really just want to debunk this myth that Vegito is good in this, because he's not. He just sucks playing outright. So the only thing, again, that's good for him is he also has lower arts cards cost. So like his strike and his blast cards are, you know, cheaper, which offsets Gotenks' you know, increase. But other than that, it's just crap. You can see we have 78% link. That means we've had quite a few attacks and still his shield isn't down. So we got 94% of link, so almost the maximum we could get. And that already speaks volumes about how weak this Vegito is in this mode. Don't use him, just do not. So let's see if we can Rising Rush. Alright, get a blue card in here. And I'll do a little bit more damage, but yeah, you can see that this doesn't even take half a bar, which is super annoying. And we are going to go for it. There we go. Alright, Nolar. So, and keep in mind, those are 14 stars Vegitos, yeah? Because they're free to play, so obviously we're going to farm them up all the way. And you can already see the damage is just not there. It's just crap. Okay, so we can do 6 million. Remember Bardock in the last round, he did 9 million alone. And that one was a perfect double Rising Rush. Double Rising Rush. Doesn't work. Don't use him. I cannot say this enough. He sucks. Just don't use him. Alright. So we're gonna just finish this up. But what's curious to see if can we even get him down before the third shield comes up. The third shield. Because you can see how this takes long. And we're already at the 2-minute mark. Remember, Bardock was 224. We're not gonna finish him, I think, before that shield is coming back. Oh, we got another Rising Rush here, okay. And he just transformed back, so he's gotten a little weaker. Green card, boop. And I think Nolar almost had his rush ready as well, but then I just went for it and he was like, wait, and I'm like, too late, already clicked. And I have a feeling that this is not even gonna kill, because I honestly don't remember 100%, but nah, no way. This did 4.9 million, almost as much as the double Rising Rush did. Okay, but this should kill. But it's bad. You can see how bad it is. Alright, so we're almost at 3 minutes. And it's gonna come in at like what, 2 minutes and 48 seconds and 10 frames. So you can see how much slower he is than everything else in this list. Do not use him. So now, last an honorable mention, because I mean, she's green, but she is actually not too bad. So we're gonna play with Kevlar. And I'm gonna show you that you can actually use her in this mode to be reasonably fast. Just make sure that you don't get hit too much, not like me. You can see how much damage she's taking. I mean, good thing is she heals with her green cards, so it's not, it's not all that bad, but you need to get green cards first. And she has her card draw speed, so you should be able to get a Rising Rush reasonably fast. I mean, all these matches have their Rising Rush just before the shield goes up, so I mean, don't worry about it here, but all in all, yeah, there we go. We have a Rising Rush. Gonna use that green because I want to heal. I want to feel somewhere I belong and stuff, you know it. And once that attack is over, let's rush. All right, here we go. Double rush. And I honestly don't remember how long that or how much damage that did. So we'll figure it out. We're down to 12 bars. Nice, didn't guess. And Kachida! 20 million. Remember when 2 red units did, what, 14 million? 13 million? So Kevlar is definitely better than those. Alright, shield is up. Gonna, just rescue back, because why not? And then just get the shield down real quick. Hey, dual impact. I mean, that helps. And gone it is. So now we can just kill him with fire. And as you can see, it only took 1:30. So if you look at all of those units side by side, Kevlar is actually the 4th best unit in this. And yeah, you can just take any units of the top 3 and you'll be good. So that's it for this video. I hope it helped you, and I'm sure you have one of those top 3 units. You don't have to have them at crazy high stars. If this helped you, remember to click the like button, hit the bell notification when you're subscribing, and I will leave you with some videos in the cards. I hope to see you over there. Have a good rest of your day. My name's Pomzer, and I'll see you in the next ones. Bye, everybody.